This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. I'm a piano player. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! So, got a lot of sleep. I don't know, at least a good 4 or 5 hours. I woke up. I don't know. Sometimes I just wake up. I'm dreaming AMC. I'm dreaming of the Moaz. I think somewhere in my dream, I think I was on a yacht somewhere in the Caribbean, and I was having a great time, and I just woke up. Woo! But anyway, I was checking some of my comments from apes, and there was this ape Gio, Gio. Shout out to Gio. Listen, the Apefather loves you, but he said something that I disagree with, and I just wanted to talk about it in the video. So Gio said, Apefather, we're not here to get lawyers. We're not here to fight major institutions. We're here to make money. Okay. He was referring to the video I made. If Robinhood can't, let's just say you're trying to transfer your shares from Robinhood to Fidelity, and they can't do that because you currently own fake shares, and then Robinhood will send you a check to try to make amends because they can't find your real shares, and they want to get their butts off the hook, right? So Gio was saying in that case, I guess he feels, in his opinion, well, I'm not really sure, it could be a girl, but anyway, Gio, the ape Gio, feels we're not here to fight Robinhood. We're not here to fight the institutions. So I'm not really sure. Like he's saying, we're not here to get lawyers. So what do you want to do, Gio? You want to cash that check when you get it? When it comes in the mail, you want to put it in the bank? Let me explain to you why, in so many ways, that is the biggest dumbass move you could do. And again, I love you, Gio. This is no disrespect to you. This is called, we're having what's called a discussion. You understand? Where you stated your opinion. Now let the Apefather state my opinion. Okay. So by you depositing this check in to your bank, you are now relieving Robinhood of all fault. That's it. You're giving up. They're off the hook. And so now what happens now if there is a Moaz, right? Well, we're going to have the Moaz very soon, but let's pretend it happened like right away. So what happens now? They gave you a check for your fake shares. You deposited the money. Okay. You can't sue them anymore. You follow me? You can't do nothing to them because Robinhood's lawyers and their legal department are going to claim you settled. They're going to be like, look, we sent them a check. Gio accepted the check, put the check into the bank, and case closed. So now if you would have, let's assume that you could have made $10 million on the Moaz. I'm just throwing out a number randomly. Bye-bye. You ever hear that song, that jazz song, Bye Bye Blackbird? Pack up all your shares because they're gone away, not coming back. Bye Bye Blackbird. It's a good jazz song, Miles Davis. But anyway, they're gone. That's it. You settled. Now, what happens instead if you would have took this route? You didn't cash the check that they sent you, right? You got a lawyer. Okay, now the lawyer will make a legal record that Robinhood issued you fake shares, right? And that they were not able to provide you with real shares. And guess what? If you do, when we have the Moaz, you now have the right to sue Robinhood. You have the right to say, hey, listen, man, I bought real shares of AMC. It's not my fault that you issued me fake shares, and I'm suing you for $10 million. And guess what? You have a case. You do. You have a case that is a winner, baby, because you didn't do anything wrong, right? You bought shares. You expected that you had shares. And then just because you simply wanted to transfer those shares to another brokerage firm, what did you do wrong? Nothing. So if Robinhood comes back and says, well, we can't issue you those shares, that's their problem. That's not your problem. But that's why if that happened to you, you do need a lawyer, because you want to have a legal record to protect yourself, and obviously to protect the fortunes that could be coming your way from the Moaz, right? Okay. So, and another thing, listen to me, we cannot let these institutions, whatever you want to call them, these brokerage houses, Ken Griffin, Citadel, the hedge funds, we cannot let them get away anymore with corruption. And you know what? When we have solid evidence, like that song from the 80s, solid as a rock, You can't let them get away with corruption. Oh, when you have solid evidence, you can't just, what are you going to do with solid evidence? Flush it down the toilet bowl? Come on. You know what I mean? If they issue you a check, they're admitting guilt. Don't you understand that? Like if Robin Hood can't prove, right? Let me give you for instance, right? You bought 500 shares on Robinhood of AMC. You want to transfer those 500 shares to Fidelity, and Robinhood can't do that because those shares never existed. And then they send you a check for whatever it is. What would it be? Let's just call it $25,000 or whatever the case may be, right? So the bottom line is this: they're admitting guilt. They're saying to you, we never gave you real shares. That's called solid as a rock evidence. The fact that they're sending you a letter, they're going to try to explain it in some legal mumbo jumbo way to protect themselves. But man, that is gold. That is diamond balls of steel, baby. You're going to take that and you're going to put that check in your bank? What are you, nuts? I mean, seriously, tell me in the comment sections what you think about that. Because by depositing the check, you're initially settling with them. You're saying, okay, no harm, no foul. You issued me fake shares. Let's forget about it. I'll just put the money back into my bank. No. You got to get a lawyer. You need to make a legal record, because when we MOAS, you're going to miss out on big time money, baby. Life-changing wealth, generational wealth. And let me tell you something, man. 100% you want to sue. Now, you might say, well, Apefather, why not take the check, put it in my bank, so then this way I could just go buy in Fidelity? I would still consult with an attorney first, okay? I wouldn't just deposit the check, because when you deposit the check, you follow me? You're doing what's called a settlement with Robinhood. Speak to an attorney. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an entertainer, baby. But if it was me and if I was in your shoes, I would consult an attorney and then see what he says or she says, Anyway, that's the video, baby. Shout out to Gio. Good question, but the Apefather had to state his opinion as well, brother. AMC to Pluto.